here, creator of Sistersense.com, the place where I help you make sense of making money online. So I'm excited. I'm always excited when I've got something new and great to share with you guys. I basically want to invite you to join my Unblock Your Blessings 90-day challenge. It's a free challenge. I absolutely love doing these because not only is it an opportunity for you to set specific goals for yourself, but to accomplish them in a designated time frame with an accountability team, including myself, right? So let me tell you what Unblock Your Blessings is basically all about. I believe that we all have our own special talents, gifts, skills, whatever you want to call it. For me, I'm a creative being. I love building websites. I was doing that for a couple of years. People said, I want you to build mine, and then I became a web designer. So I'm pretty good at that. In the process of building websites and being a service professional, I made sense of making money online, hence the name of Sister Sense, right? So I've been teaching people and showing them how to do the same. Pretty good at that too, right? And I guess in the process of learning, growing, and sharing what I know, other women, they hear my startup story, they want to talk to me, call me. Essentially, they want me to mentor them. So along the way, I guess I've been getting pretty good at mentoring other aspiring women entrepreneurs as far as living their dream. So those are the specialties, and I guess the process of me figuring out those things that I was good at, I realized I was really great at one thing in particular. That one thing being making things happen for myself in my life, kind of building my best business, life, and self. I'm really good at making things happen. Now, I don't know about you, but if you've ever tried to finish a project, a big one or a small one, you know that it's easier said than done. It could be something as small as trying to clean up your garage or, something as big as launching a business, but people, life, things get in the way, and sometimes you don't get to make things happen the way you planned out to. So let me give you an example of that. When I was in high school, I remember having a conversation with one of my close friends at the time, and I was telling her I was going to graduate, move out, do my thing, and she was like, look, okay, let's be clear. You're going to graduate. You're going to get a 9-to-5. You're going to live in this apartment building just like the rest of us. Don't get it twisted for the rest of your life. That it is what it is. And I was kind of hurt, because I'm excited. I'm a teenager. I want to do my own thing. And here she is telling me basically I'm going to graduate, live a 9-to-5, be in the apartment, and that's it, right? But even though I was hurt, I kind of understood what she was saying because I realized that when people see limitations in their life and they limit their own dreams, they're going to do the same to you. But the difference is whether or not you take what they say to heart or you understand that you're the person who is in control of your life and your blessings. So I understood that as a teenager. And even though she said what she said, I basically flipped the script, graduated from high school, went on to Columbia University, Ivy League, and then got my degree in computer science, which was the beginning of my world, beginning of my life for me as an adult, And looking back on that, I think about my sister, for example. One day she said to me, there are a few people who I'm really proud of. I'm proud of my mom and I'm proud of you. And I was like, well, I was kind of taken back by that. And she's like, as growing up, it didn't matter what anybody said about your weight or if you were too black or, folks in Brooklyn, they could be kind of cruel. It didn't matter what anybody said. You did what you needed to do to make things happen for yourself, right? Little black girl in Brooklyn, maybe a little bit too fat, but regardless to what, she was like, I'm proud of you because you did what you needed to do to make things happen for yourself. And when I think about that, I think about the fact that what I believe to be true is this. You cannot let your circumstances dictate your success. And a little tongue-tied there, so I'm going to say that again. You cannot let your circumstances dictate your success. Whatever you want to be true can happen. There's a famous guy, his name is Napoleon Hill, and he has this great quote. I want you to write it down, take it to heart. He says this: whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. So whatever you can think of, again, you can make happen. It's up to you to do that, okay? So, well, you think about that. What do you want to do in your life? For me, I knew I wanted to do more than be a 9-to-5 girl living in a small apartment in Brooklyn, which is what I was doing for a while. But I kind of said to myself, you know what? I want www, the World Wide Web, to be my wild, wild west. I want to get a piece of that digital pie and figure out how to do something for myself other than this 9-to-5 small apartment world. So over the course of several years, I started building and working to the point where now I am an established, successful woman entrepreneur. I've got a great business, beautiful family, big house in North Carolina, and I'm doing basically what I love to do. I turned that passion into profit for myself, going again beyond circumstances. It wasn't about being too black, coming from a single parent household, living in a small apartment in Brooklyn, money, people, none of that. Not about circumstances, about doing what I needed to do for myself and you doing what you need to do for yourself to unblock those blessings and make things happen, okay? So I want to ask you one question. What do you want to do? What do you love to do? When I think about the women entrepreneurs in my circle, a lot of them want different things. Some of them want to leave their 9-to-5 job. Some of them want to be best-selling authors or even build their own women's empowerment, build their own women's empowerment brand or business. That's what they're doing. That's what they want to do to unblock their blessing. But what do you want to do? That's basically the first place to start. Now, once you come up with that goal, right, a lot of people, they kind of talk themselves out of their own goal because they go, my God, this is larger than life, LaShanda. There's no way. I know I want to do this. I know this is my dream, but really there's realistically no way for me to accomplish this big thing. So I have another quote. I've got a bunch of keeper quotes for you to write down and really take to heart. I love this one. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Elephants are huge, just like those dreams. And in order for you to digest those big elephant dreams, you've got to eat them one bite at a time. So my not so secret to success is that I just kind of allot 90 days. I take the big dreams, I put them down into bite-sized, digestible pieces for me, and I work through my projects. I see progress, and then I see those blessings getting unblocked, which is why I said, you know what, I want to do this in a 90-day interval for you so we can work together and unblock those blessings. So, okay, this is the Sister Sense Unblock Your Blessing, the underlining secret in the sauce that I want you to really understand and take to heart. Write it down, take it to heart, okay? Number 1, ideas are exciting until they're not. Essentially, that means this. Ideas are great, right? They're like little adrenaline rushes. When you get a great idea, especially as a creative entrepreneur, you're like, yeah, I'm so excited, I'm going to get it done. And then it fizzled. At some point, either you got busy, you lost focus, you got distracted, you were on to the next thing. Ideas are exciting until they're not. Dreams, kind of same thing. Dreams are wonderful until you wake up, right? You've got daydreams, you've got night dreams, these wonderful ideas that kind of keep you comforted, you know, they're like comforters, and you wrap them around you and like, this is what I want my life to be, this is what I want to do when I grow up. Never mind, I'm 30, this is what I want to do when I grow up, right? But dreams are wonderful until you wake up. You look at your life and you go, damn. You go, ain't nothing changed but the day. Ain't nothing changed but the day. And I know you know what I'm talking about, right? Dreams are wonderful until you wake up. But guess what? Blessings are beautiful because they are real. Now, I wrote this down, and when I wrote it down, I was like, my God, this is it right here. This is completely profound, because I think that a lot of people, they are great at ideas, they know what their dreams are, but they miss the mark because they don't realize that ideas fade, dreams die. Blessings are real, because you can say, these are my blessings. These are the things that I accomplished. Your blessings, your accomplishments, your success stories, your victories, your triumphs, your testimonies. Those are the things that you went through, you lived through, you got through it, you did it, and you made it happen. And that's why I've been working on this concept of unblocking your blessings, because it's not about great ideas. Ideas are a dime a dozen. And it's not even about the dream. It's about getting to the point where you can sit down and say, girl, these are my blessings. These are the things that I achieved and accomplished for myself. Now, this whole concept of unblocking your blessings is something that I've kind of been secretly working on for the last 2 years, But honestly, it's 33 years in the making. I'm 33. Everything that I've experienced over the course of my life is what led me to the point where I can say, I know how to unblock my blessings. When I started my business, I really started on a floss string budget. Not a shoestring, it was a floss string. And don't coin that. Don't try to take that. That's my term, floss string budget. I'm crazy, I know. But yes, the reality is I started on a floss string budget. The first month I was working for myself full time, I think I brought in about $500. And when I talk about different phases of my business and my success, I talk about my 5 to Fabulous transformation, which is essentially me taking a $5 dream, which was me throwing about $5 on my first domain name, taking a $5 dream, building that into a $50,000 business, and then quickly climbing to the 6-figure level in the process. That's what I'm doing, 5 to 50,000, a 6-figure level and beyond, unblocking those blessings and working through that process. That's what I did. That's me. And so I know sometimes folks go, well, yeah, that's great. That was you, but that's not me. That's not my life. I can't do that, LaShanda. That's not going to happen. And let me tell you, that can absolutely happen for you. So, like I said, in the process of my life and in the last couple of years, I've been trying to perfect this concept of unblocking your blessings that I'm now ready to share with you. But I've been integrating this. I've been talking about it subtly in my workshops and when I work one-on-one with women. So I want to share some really great stories with you about some of the women that I work with so you can kind of get excited as far as starting the 90-day challenge with me. Now, one of the ladies in my circle, I want to start with Kim. Kim, we've been working for several years on her website, Mind, Body, and Soul Connections. She's most passionate about having and sharing the wonderful resources as far as Black businesses in her Philadelphia area and beyond. And so, we've worked on the website, and she said, okay, monetizing for her was not clear. How do I monetize this space? And she was doing a lot of things. I have what I call clarity sessions with my clients. I do these 60-minute sessions to help you get clear. And one of those sessions, Kim talked about, LaShanda, I'm so exhausted. I do these retreats and I get all these women and we go out and we have a 3-day bed and breakfast. And I said, Kim, how long have you been doing this? Oh, I've been doing this for a couple of years. I said, okay, how many women you get out? Oh, I get like 40, 50 women out. I was like, Kim, this is your passion. This is not just your passion. This is your passion profit project. Why are you not working on this? And she was like, really? I was like, yeah, absolutely. So then we started working on Girlfriend Connect. And let me tell you something. I worked on her website, Mind, Body, and Soul Creations, girlfriendconnect.com. We established it. We worked on it. She launched it. She was afraid. I love Kim. I love her to this day. She was absolutely afraid. And she was like, LaShanda, okay, do I have to charge them now? I was like, yes. Put up the buy now button. You are ready. We've talked about it. We've gone through the whole process of the idea, the concept. You're ready to make it happen. And so she launched. And now she has, I think she's got quite a few women in Girlfriend Connect. She's doing her events. Mind, Body, and Soul Connections is going. She is unblocking her blessing. That's the magic. Now, another wonderful lady in my circle is Jackie. Jackie came to me. We did our coaching call, the first coaching call we did, and she's, worked with me on several things ever since. She came to me and she said, look, I love you. She's like, I've been following you. I see that you've got this network for women entrepreneurs, and I love what the sisters are doing. She's like, these sisters online, they're coming together to support other sisters. I'm a Latina. I want my Latina sisters to do the same thing, and I want to be a part of that. So she started telling me about several brand ideas that she had, and I was like, stop right there. She went, Amigapreneur was one of them. I said, that's what we're going to work on. You're going to build Amigapreneur. She got the domain. We branded the name. Power. It's been powerful ever since. I designed her logo. I built her website. You can go and check it out, jackiesAmigapreneur.com. She's establishing herself. She's building her brand. She's going to events. She's got her amazing podcast series where she's interviewing other successful women entrepreneurs. It went from the idea to implementing to it actually being happening and unblocking that blessing. A couple of months ago, I did my first Sister Sense Power Circle here at the Aloft Hotel in Chapel Hill, where I brought out 30 women who are really kind of motivated and looking for new ways to do new things in their lives and in their businesses, right? One of those women stands out to me because a lot of women left and they had a lot of ideas and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And I've been working with a few of them, but one of them I want to talk to you about today, and that's Crystal. Crystal's concept was Graceful Girls. As a mother, as a woman of color, she wants to empower young girls, build their self-esteem, and really do that through a series of books. She wants to write her first children's book and her self-esteem workshop for young girls. She's got a lot of wonderful projects. And when I talked to her, Graceful Girls was an idea in the making at the Power Circle Conference. This past summer, she and I worked together, got her website done. It's absolutely beautiful, if I don't say so myself, at gracefulgirls with a Z at the end.com. Now, in a couple of days, she's going to have her book on Amazon. We're going to work on that as well and move forward with the Graceful Girls brand, because it's not an idea anymore. She is unblocking her blessing. Now, I'm going to tell you one more story. I can tell you like 10,000 stories because I've been working with a lot of women, but I really want to show you some of the more immediate stories of what women are doing now. It's not about the idea or the dream. It's about being able to say, girl, this is my blessing. I'm living it right now. Jay Stone, I met at a Black Enterprise conference a couple of years back, and we just kind of clicked. We knew that we were long-lost sisters, and we just needed to work together from then on. And she considers me her mentor on some level. We're friends, and I consider her my mentor on some level because she's a powerhouse when it comes to branding, right? So we work with each other. Now, when I met Jay at Black Enterprise, she was telling me about transitioning from her expertise as a brand coach to different blog entities and platforms that she wanted to build online. And a couple of ideas I wasn't too much feeling, and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about, LaShanda. These are great. And I was like, nah, come on, let's talk some more. Let's talk some more. Those clarity sessions, right? And she said, well, one of the things that I've been thinking about is the fact that the Black relationship between men and women, it needs to be better. We need to work on it. And I said, that is what you need to talk about. That's your passion project right there. And I'm not just about passion, I'm about those things that are both passion and profit-based for you, because we're entrepreneurs. And we want to see something out of our purpose and passion. We want to share and give, but we want it to be profitable as well. That's the only way you can call yourself an entrepreneur. You have to actually make money, right? So she was like, really? And I was like, yeah, I think you should focus on that. And Black Love Forum, she moved forward. Amazing. BlackLoveForum.com has gotten accolades. She started the Black Love Forum magazine. It just got huge, right? And so then, we've had conversations, we talked, she's moved, and I'm telling you, these are clarity sessions that I've done with these women, but I'm not claiming their greatness in any way, shape, or form, because these are their visions. They pushed and moved forward with it. I was just there to help unblock the blessing. So Jay, a couple of months later, came out to my She Rocks the Web 3-day workshop I had in North Carolina. And she said, okay, I want to figure out some new ways to monetize Black Love Forum. So we talked about that. I'm about giving you real actionable strategies. So we talked about that. And she said, there's another thing that I've been working on called emotional nudity. I want to not only help people with their relationships, but I want to help women across the board with their self-esteem, really kind of looking at their emotions from a bare and naked place, being raw and being real, emotional nudity. And so she talked about it. We talked about that in a couple of sessions. And 6 months later, I think 6 months to a year later, just kind of jump forwarding to now, Emotional Nudity is an established brand online. She's got a nice following online. She has been on Essence.com. She has been featured in the Huffington Post Live. She's just right now talking about how she was in Essence magazine. She had, the last issue of Essence. You'll see a big picture of her in an article. And she's also going to be on T.D. Jakes' new show on BET. She's killing it right now. She is absolutely, positively killing it. Unblocking her blessing. Not an idea, not a dream, but a blessing. And she can say, I am living it. She's got something called her 21 Days of Thanks, where she talks about all the things that she's basically thankful for and her blessings. One of them is being featured in Essence magazine and the process of being through emotional nudity and all of these wonderful things that she is doing now as an established full-time blogger. These are her blessings. So guess what? Okay? Unblocking your blessings, this is not just a me thing. It's something that I believe can work for you. It can work for any woman. It can work for any man out there, because I've got quite a few men in my circle. But, Jackie, Crystal, Jay, Kim, they're just some of the ladies that I've been working with diligently every week, every month for the last several years so that we can make it happen and move forward. One of the things that I do, Sister Sense for me, is all about making sense of making money online. But for me, it's also about turning singles into circles. turning those individuals who are lonely, lost, looking for something to help them build their best business, life, and self, taking them into my circle, my community of women, strong, powerful, successful, motivated women, and helping them make things happen. So you can absolutely do whatever you want to do to unblock your blessing, okay? So I talked about them, I talked about me, let's talk about you some more. At the beginning of the year, so here is your pre-challenge activity. We're going to jump right into this Unblock Your Blessings 90-day challenge right now. I want you to think about the beginning of the new year and 3 things that you said, I absolutely promised myself I'm going to get this done. This is my year. I'm going to make it happen. We all have New Year's resolutions, even when you say you don't, I know you do, right? So I want you to think about those 3 things right now. Take a second, really think about, reflect, dig deep. Jay says get that emotional nudity on, raw and real, right? 3 things that you said you were going to do this year. Did you do them? Point blank, period. Did you accomplish those goals? Now, if you did some stuff to work towards it, that's absolutely wonderful. But of course, if you didn't and you're still kind of wondering what happened, that's okay. It sucks, right? When you create these ideas and these dreams and you say, okay, I'm going to do it this year, I'm going to make it happen. And then the months go by, the weeks goes by, the days go by, and you're like, damn, life happens. It's hard. Like I said, I figured out that my gift is actually working towards things and really actualizing the dreams, making them happen. It's easier said than done because, again, things happen in our lives that stop us and block us, prevent us from moving forward. So I want you to think about those first and foremost. I want you to think about those 3 things and then really take a moment to reflect on what exactly happened to get you off course. Because together, we're going to get you back on a course and unblock those blessings. So you go to unblockyourblessings.com. That's essentially where you can go to sign up to my 90-day challenge. Like I said, it is free. And for over the course of 90 days, you get an audio a week from me. So you can listen to 1 step. It's 12 steps to unblocking your blessing. And every week I'm going to give you 1 step. A part of each step is the choice, chat, and challenge combination. I believe that everything that we do in life, we have a choice. So I'm going to talk to you about what choice you can particularly work towards with respect to that step for the week. Then I'm going to chat with you because I believe that every choice, there's a story behind it, there's a lesson to be learned. So with that particular step and choice, I'm going to talk about some things that I've learned based on my own experiences and those of others. And then challenge. I'm going to give you that challenge to move you forward to unblock your blessing so that you can make a choice, start working on some activities, and see things happen for yourself, right? So 12 audios, unblockyourblessings.com to sign up. Like I said to you before, this is not something that I'm writing or just teaching. I live this. This is what I've cultivated over the course of my life, learning how to make things happen for myself and integrating that into the lessons of my workshops, my webinars, my one-on-one sessions with other women, teaching other people one way or another how to unblock their blessings too. So as you're going through this 90 days, trust me, I'm going through it with you. For me, it starts with my Back to Business webinar conference. I believe that the power and the success of your business depends on the company that you keep. So I have these power circles where I bring women together, powerhouse women, successful women, aspiring women, people who have questions, wherever you are, whoever you are, I bring us together so we can get back to business. So I absolutely hope you can join us for the Back to Business live conference. It's virtual, so you can participate wherever you are, and if unfortunately you missed it, you can watch the replays. And then for me, the 90 days ends, the cultivation, the big party, is in January. My thing now is my Jumpstart Your Business Power Circle Conference that I have here happening in North Carolina, the Aloft Hotel. And it's an amazing experience. The first one I did was this year, and the theme was strength in numbers. Like I said, I believe in the power circle and getting us together so that together we can jumpstart the year and make things happen. The upcoming conference is all about, just like we're talking about today, unblocking your blessing, figuring out what you need to do to not only just make a great business and network and learn and grow, but what you personally need to do to unblock your blessings, build your best business, life, and self. Okay, so back to business is what I'm going to do to jumpstart our Unblock Your Blessings 90-day challenge, the Power Circle conference in January. That's how we're going to rock it out and have a great time to say, yes, we did it. We unblocked some blessings. We made some accomplishments and we got things done. And in the midst of that, you get to access my Unblock Your Blessings 90-day challenge at unblockyourblessings.com, and the challenge itself is free. So it's a win-win. I definitely want to see you there, wherever you are, whoever you are. I want to help you unblock your blessings and learn how I did it, and I make sense of doing it every day. So I'll see you over at unblockyourblessings.com. Take care. Bye.